set.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ron. Today we're in a little different location, not in the studio. The wife and I are on vacation. She's relaxing in the hot tub. Beautiful day, November. We're in the Hamptons this weekend. So Melissa and I rented a beautiful house up at the Hamptons. We actually got some really nice weather, and we're just right off the beach, not too far. And I was hoping to get some nice FPV content down at the beaches this weekend. And I'll put some pictures up as I'm talking through this. This is going to be a real casual kind of video. But we ran into some problems this weekend with, first, I guess, we'd say with the weather. And then second with my GoPro and Avata drone. So I'll run you through the scenarios a little bit. So it's been really windy this weekend. We've been up here all week. Again, we're up at the Hamptons, and we're on the far island, or the far end of the Hamptons, town called, see if I say this right, Montauk, or I guess they're saying that right? Montauk, MTK, I guess is the initials, where rumor has it, no one locks their doors. So I guess that's the kind of environment we're in right now. And we've had, like I said, we've had really warm weather for November. Sun's been blasting through. It's been really nice. But we have had high winds every day this week, averaging like 12 to 15 to 20 mile an hour, and especially down by the beach.
And how do you feel about this flight? Little windy.
Winds are even stronger. So I had a real hard time getting the drone footage that I was hoping to share with you this week. I did bring my Avata drone. It's the only one I brought because it's the only one I thought I would need. And what I was going to do was hook it up with the Avata original. Hook it up with the GoPro Bones, which is a 56 or 58 gram GoPro camera, which is great for FPV. However, one thing I forgot to realize, it's not waterproof, and worse yet, it's not
water resistant.
Right. Thanks, honey. It's not water resistant, meaning you can't get it wet at all. Don't fly in the snow, don't fly in the rain, and I love to fly around the water. It's all I do. So, second day we were here, first or second day we were here, really windy, and we're looking at the weather, and I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm really going to get any nice days. So, let me try to get something out of this week. Something's better than nothing, right? So I take it out, really windy, put some video up here somewhere. And needless to say, I put the GoPro Bones on top of the Avata to get the best quality video footage. This thing makes it about 5 or 10 feet. It's still got sand in it. If I bang this around enough, sand's still coming out of it. The wind obviously caught it, because it's sitting upright again on top of the FPV, and just pushed the Avata right over, just flipped it right over into just maybe an inch or two of water. So I was flying along the shoreline, and just enough to drop it in the water. And like I said, it's not waterproof, and it's not even water resistant, so don't fly near the water. So I destroyed the GoPro Bones. This is actually the second one I've been through. It looks like it should work, but I can't even get it to power on at this point. So there's some sand in there, and then like I said, it just rolled over real quick, and just got a little bit of salt water in it. It was right on the water's edge, and Melissa probably got a picture of me running down the beach trying to get it, to pick it up before a wave came and actually really hammered it. But I've been playing with it for a couple days, trying to dry it out and see if it's going to work for me. And I know you could drop this thing in some rice and that might help, but at this point it's not going to happen. So that was one of the first few days we're down here. We're having a great vacation, but like I said, wasn't able to get the FPV footage I wanted. So today has been the best day as far as wind conditions. Really no wind out here. today, and it was like 2 miles an hour early this morning. So when that happened, when I rolled the Avata along the water's edge, not only the GoPro Bones got messed up, but the Avata wasn't syncing, or it wasn't connecting to the goggles or the FPV remote controller. So played around with that for a while, finally got everything to work. Actually flew it around the house, tested everything. It looked like it was working. I had to rebind everything for some reason. And I'm sure I'll put some footage up here where I fly around the house. Everything looks good. 2 days later, we go down to the beach waiting for the perfect weather, and literally hit the recording. I'm just going to fly with the footage off the Avata itself, turn the recording on, dialing in the video settings on that, and for whatever reason, the video signal on the goggles drops out again. Played with it down at the beach for a while, trying to sync everything up, rebooting it a bunch of times. And what I'm seeing now is, if I put and if you have the Avata, you know this, but if I put the battery, let me take the cap off. If I put the battery in here, connect it, power this up, and you hear it get the tones, right? That sounds good. But you press the power button for 5 seconds, it's supposed to enter the bind mode. And at this point, I just get nothing but green lights. It never enters that bind mode, and it's not able to pair with the goggles or the controller. So I'm not sure. And I tested all 3 batteries, did a bunch of different scenarios. So I'm thinking I could probably play with it some more when I get home with the DJI app. I could try to connect it with that and try to play with the firmware, but I don't think that's it. So had some good times with this Avata. I think she's toast. So it might be time for an upgrade, but I wasn't able to get any nice shots that I was hoping. There's some really nice sand dunes down there. I don't know if they're called sand dunes. It's just the way that the coastline's kind of dug out from the waves. It's really cool looking coastline down there. So I wasn't able to get any footage this week. Just thought I'd share that story with you guys. Like I said, I still got sand in here. I'm not sure why the Avata was working when I got it home the one day after the first crash, and now it's not binding at all. But if you guys ever run into that, it's frustrating. I'm sure can understand the frustration. Nothing worse than when you're traveling and my wife's like, "You didn't bring a second drone with you?" I'm like, "No," because I knew that it was going to be windy down here, and most of the drones I have are 5-inch anyway, so it'll be the same problem. So that's where we're at. I thought I'd share that story with you. Real casual video today. This is the house that we rented for the week. Really nice house, very quiet. A couple things that we learned while we're here in Montauk. If you ever come to visit and you want to go out to we're off season, again, we're in November, and you want to go to the stores, you got to go on the second Wednesday of the third week of the month on a full moon, when, an eclipse is apparently what goes on with these stores around here is they're open all kinds of weird hours. So you would think maybe, we're off season, maybe they're just closed on a Monday. These stores are like closed on a Tuesday and a Wednesday and then open on a Thursday, but only after a certain time. It's really like every time we went somewhere this week, it was the game of, are they open or not? And you don't have a lot of shops. Not that you don't have a lot of shops. You don't have a lot of options in the off season. So you really got to pay attention to whether they're open or not. Because there's one main strip as you go down the road here from where we're at that has a bunch of restaurants and whatnot, but the scheduling is really wonky. So we've been having some fun with that all week, not knowing if the place that we're going to, and it's not that far of a drive from where we're at. We're only a couple minutes from town. The other thing to be aware of if you come into Montauk is watch out for the deer, lots of deer. Locals that we talked to were saying they've hit quite a few deer. quite a few times, so we can attest to the deer not moving out of the road. We were driving down the one road the other day, and big buck, probably a good 8 or 12 pointer, could have reached out and pet the thing. Just he wasn't moving. He wasn't going to move out of the way. New Jersey deer are bad, but the deer here don't give a you know what if a car is coming, and there's a lot of them, especially as the sun goes down. What else? A lot of turkey. Saw a lot of wild turkey around here. And what else? I think that's about it. But we're just enjoying the downtime. Brought Loki with us, our dog. So I think that's it for this video. I'm going to jump in the hot tub in a few minutes. Enjoy that with my wife.
I think I'm Gary.
Currently at a nice warm 100, it's around 100 degree temps, which is perfect. But like I said, the weather for November here on in the Hamptons is really, really nice. So we got really lucky. I'm not complaining, believe me. So gonna wrap it up with that. That's where we're at. And if you, well, while we're on vacation, the DJI goggles N3 also came out. I saw that. They're currently listed at $229. Today is Thursday. What's today? Not even sure what day it is. They just launched the other day, but I checked the DJI store. They're out of stock already. Really good price for a pair of what are pretty much looking like a pair of box goggles. They work with the DJI Neo and the Avata 2 with the 04 air unit systems. So it might be time for me to upgrade my Avata, maybe to the Avata 2. That's it. Got any value out of this video? You know what to do. Real laid back today. Hope you enjoyed it. Till next time. See you in the next video.
Going, please.
My wife's committed now. She's halfway between that way.
I'm between a rock and a hard place.
And that way, and she can't go up. So I don't know what she's doing, but she's like freaking out walking these rocks over here. They're huge with very little gaps between them, and she's got to finish it at this point. She can't go back. She's asking me if I'm sure that it goes all the way around the lighthouse. I've never been here before. I'm like, yeah, honey, I'm sure it goes all the way around.
Can you watch when you're walking?
She's very trusting. Here, I'll help you. Hang on, here.
I am like 5 minutes away from a full-blown panic attack. Does this move?
Does it? 5,000, these are probably 80,000 ton boulders, and she's asking me if they move.
I swear, if this doesn't go all the way around.
We went back to the car to get her better lens, so she could try to shoot the seals that are in the water over here with a better shot. I'm trying to watch where I'm going as well. So all right, we're gonna go all the way around and hopefully find the seals again.